Well, we're out on a Thursday afternoon, late October. Now look at the weather. A beautiful day at the end of October. It's a Thursday and it feels like spring instead of autumn, and we just had to make the best out of this day. My dad, he called me and he said, will you be home tomorrow so I can come by on the bike and have a coffee? And I said, well, you can come by, but I want to go out on a ride as well. So he came to my place this morning, and now I'm taking him on this small ride in the area where I live, and I'm gonna take him for lunch. It's a nice place, but this is just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful day, beautiful autumn colors, but like I said, temperature, oh, it's like spring. Lovely. So we couldn't let this day go to waste sitting indoors. And then I'm so glad I ride a bike, because you just have a good reason to go out with weather like this. Look, there's not a cloud in the sky. Well, and my dad, he's most probably the reason why I ride my bike, because, well, all of a sudden, he came home with first a sidecar, a Ural, and I was in the sidecar and at the back numerous times. And then I still remember, and I told you in the video of the Road King weekend, in 1994, he came home with his Harley Davidson Road King. And the first thing I said when I saw his bike, I said, I want a bike like that someday. So a few years after, I did get my driver's license. And a few years after that, I did get my Road King. So, happy times. He's not riding a Road King anymore, he's on an Electra Glide, but you know, still, he's riding, so that's good. I just have one word for today, it's just absolutely beautiful. Like I said, we decided to have this ride to go out for lunch, hopefully on a terrace in the sun. So I thought it was nice to go to this place I know, but it's right in the middle of the forest, which means that the last part that we have to do is a bit of a crappy part. If it's wet, I would not recommend doing this, because then it can get messy. So, in the middle of the forest, on the last bumpy road, and this is in Den Bokkenrijder. And this stop is a stop in one of our tours, the Market Garden Tour. And today we're going to see if they have a spot on the terrace for us. Because it is a school holiday, so it might be busy. Have you ever been?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay.
Je ziet geen bal, je rijdt gewoon een bal, een donker gat in af.
Hi. But it's a very nice spot, so let's see if they have a table for us. Wow, a nice table in the sun. And we have coffee, tea, and we ordered some nice soup. So good plan, good execution.
The
And
soup is called snert.
snert, yeah. My dad is going for the snert, which is pea soup, which is normally something that you eat while it's very cold. But okay. But yeah, with the weather forecast this weekend being very bad. Oh, soup's coming. Woo! Ja. Dankjewel.
En een echte soep.
Thank you.
Smakelijk.
So like I was saying, with the weather forecast this weekend being very bad, I'm glad that we went out today because this might be the last proper riding we do in October. And fingers crossed for some nice riding in November.